Hey guys, Ivan Nikolov here. I would like to create a video regarding the year 2023. As we know, 2023 has been a great year that will remain in the history despite some bad news that happened in that year. But I have an opportunity to create a video about 2023 by I just recently opened um, a Wikipedia article about 2023, and so there are events that are mentioned in that article. So I will read them. Excuse me for my accent, but Bulgarian is my native language. But of course, I'm good at English, and I didn't forget it at least. I'm good at English. So let's begin with the month January. I have to look at closely to the laptop screen that I can read. Uh, January 1st, Croatia adopts the euro and joins the Schengen area, becoming the 20th member state of the Eurozone and the 27th member of the Schengen area. January 5th, the funeral of Pope Benedict XVI, who died just exactly on the last day of 2022, is held at St. Peter's Square in the Vatican City. January 8th, following the 2022 Brazilian general election and the inauguration of who is Inácio Lula da Silva. I mean, well, Lula da Silva became president of Brazil. That's the second time because he already served as president of Brazil between 2003 and 2010. That is from the beginning of 2003 to the end of 2010. And let me read this again. Following the 2022 Brazilian general election and the inauguration of Lula da Silva as president of Brazil, supporters of former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro stormed the Brazilian National Congress, the Supreme Federal Court, and the Presidential Palace of Planalto. Oh gosh, there are many more events mentioned, but most of them are popular, and it's hard to find. Yeah. February 6th, earthquake strikes southern and central Turkey and northern and western Syria, causing widespread damage and at more than 59,000 fatalities and 121,000 injured. March 14th, OpenAI launches GPT-4, a large language model for ChatGPT, which can respond to images and can process up to 25,000 words. April 4th, Finland becomes the 31st member of NATO, doubling the alliance's border with Russia. April 5th, clashes between Palestinians and the Israeli police happen at Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. May 3rd, a school shooting occurs in Belgrade, Serbia. A second mass murder occurs the next day near Mladenovac and Smederevo. These events leave 19 people dead, causing the government to increase regulations on gun ownership and mass anti-government protests to begin. May 5th, the World Health Organization ends its declaration of COVID-19 being a global health emergency but continues to refer to it as a pandemic. May 6th, the coronation of Charles III and Camilla as King and Queen of the United Kingdom, and the other Commonwealth realms is held in Westminster Abbey, London. May 14th, the 2023 Thai general election is held with pro-democratic parties such as the Move Forward and Pheu Thai parties gaining a majority of seats in the House of Representatives, while pro-military parties such as Parang Pracharat lost seats. And also, 49th G7 summit takes place in Hiroshima, Japan. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky arrives in Japan on the second day of the summit. There are many more events, like I said before. May 28th, the second round of the 2023 Turkish presidential election is held. Recep Tayyip Erdogan defeats Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu with 52.18% of the vote to win a third term as president. June 13th, at least 106 people are killed when a wedding boat capsizes on the Niger River in Kwara State, Nigeria. June 19th, the United Nations General Assembly unanimously adopts the High Seas Treaty, the first treaty aimed towards marine conservation in international waters. And also, Qatar and the United Arab Emirates announced that they will restore diplomatic relations after relations were suspended during the Qatar diplomatic crisis. June 23rd, Russian invasion of Ukraine. The Wagner Group, led by Yevgeny Prigozhin, begins an armed conflict with the Russian military, seizing the city of Rostov-on-Don and portions of the Voronezh Oblast before withdrawing the next day, after a peace agreement brokered by Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko. July 4th, Iran joins the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, becoming the organization's 9th member. July 8th, in the Netherlands, the governing coalition collapses and Prime Minister Mark Rutte announces his upcoming resignation. July 19th, Typhoon Doksuri forms in the eastern Pacific Ocean, going on to kill 137 people in Southeast Asia. July 23rd, 2023, Greece wildfires. Tens of thousands of tourists flee roads Greece amid wildfires and a major heat wave, in what officials say is the largest evacuation in the country's history. And also, Danish cyclist Jonas Vingegaard wins the Tour de France for the second consecutive time. The 2023 Cambodian general election is held with the dominant Cambodian People's Party retaining control of every seat in the National Assembly. The 2023 Spanish general election is held with the People's Party becoming the largest party in the Congress of Deputies. July 30th, 63 people are killed and over 200 are injured after a suicide bombing occurs in Kar, Pakistan. The Islamic State Khorasan province claims responsibility for the attack. Oh, there are almost 9 minutes. I will not lose much time. August 8th, 2023, Hawaii wildfires. 17,000 acres of land are burned and at least 100 people are killed, with 4 others missing when a series of wildfires break out on the island of Maui in Hawaii. August 18th, American, Japanese, Korean Trilateral Pact. The United States, Japan, and South Korea agreed to sign a Trilateral Pact. August 23rd, India's Chandrayaan-3 becomes the first spacecraft to land near the South Pole of the Moon, carrying a lunar lander named Vikram and a lunar rover named Pragyan. And also on that date, Wagner Group leader Yevgeny Prigozhin, founder Dmitry Utkin, and 8 others are killed when their plane crashes in Russia. September 8th, 2023, Marrakesh Safi earthquake, a 6.9 magnitude earthquake strikes Marrakesh Safi province in western Morocco, killing at least 2,960 people and damaging historic buildings. September 9th, at the 18th G20 summit in New Delhi, the African Union is announced as the 21st permanent member of the G20. September 10th, Storm Daniel, a Mediterranean tropical-like cyclone, kills at least 5,000 people, with a further 10,000 to 100,000 reported missing. In the city of Dema in Libya, 2 dams collapsed, resulting in a quarter of the city being destroyed. September 19th, Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, Azerbaijan launches a military offensive against the Armenia-backed Republic of Artsakh, which ends with a swift Azerbaijani victory. Protests erupt in Armenia. Artsakh announces the dissolution of government institutions, and over 100,000 ethnic Armenians flee Nagorno-Karabakh. September 25th, an estimated 170 people are killed and over 300 are injured during an explosion at a gas station in Stepanakert, Nagorno-Karabakh. October 7th, Israel-Hamas war. Hamas launches an incursion into southern Israel from the Gaza Strip. Prompting a military response from the Israel Defense Forces. Israel launches numerous airstrikes on Lebanon after rockets are fired by Hezbollah, and further attempts are made to penetrate Israel. And also on that date, a series of earthquakes occur in Herat province in Afghanistan, killing over 1,000 people and injuring nearly 2,000, with tremors felt in Iran and Turkmenistan. The earthquakes are the deadliest in the country since 1998. 12 and a quarter. I will not lose much more time. I just need to skip October 15th, 2023, Polish parliamentary election. The War and Justice Party wins the most seats but loses its majority, with its incumbent Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki being succeeded by the Civic Platform parties. Donald Tusk on December 13th. He has been, what I know about Donald Tusk is that he was president of the European Council. 13 minutes. I will not lose much time, even though I want this video to be 15 minutes. November 7th, the Portuguese Prime Minister Antonio Costa announces his pending resignation. The President of Portugal decides to dissolve the parliament and call for early elections to be held on March 10th, 2024. November 19th, Australia defeats India and wins the 2023 Cricket World Cup. November 22nd, Israel and Hamas agree to a 4-day ceasefire, the first pause in fighting since October 7th, during which many Israeli hostages will be released in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. And also on that date, 2023 Dutch general election has been held, with far-right Geert Wilders' Party for Freedom wins the most seats. December 12th, at the COP28 climate summit in Dubai, a consensus is reached for countries to transition away from fossil fuels, the first such agreement in the conference's 30-year history. The transition is specifically for energy systems, excluding plastics, transport, or agriculture. December 29th, I will end this video right now, even though it has been 50 minutes, but that's it for now, and I will continue. I will create a video about 2023 after the New Year's Eve. So thanks for watching, guys, and this is Ivan Nikolov, and I will see you next time, and Happy New Year!